David Omaj, the alleged molester and titiphile in Uganda, the oldest and the dirtiest YouTuber reactor, go take a bath and brush your teeth before you speak to me. Let me say this. This is the reason why Maro himself, when he was in Argentina, rejected you and told you to stop defending you because of one thing, about lies. David Omaj, go suck your M.
For Marwa and family, I appreciate for everyone who's, sometimes this is life, this is life. David Omaj, I know you do positive reaction. Please, brother, I'll request you personally. It's just good you kind of leave us alone for now and forever if possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, one thing about lies, they travel fast, but the truth arrives with evidence. And today, I'm bringing it all because I've never come on camera. I've never shown even my practicing license on camera. Today, I'm going to show us my practicing ID. David Omaj, you sat in front of a camera, looked people straight into their eyes and told lies about me. Not opinion, lies. You said I'm unqualified. You said I was sneaking around treating horses. You said I was involved in poisoning land. That was not just content. That was character assassination. And today, we correct everything calmly, clearly, and completely, because when a man old enough to be my elder brother comes to the camera, starts speaking on your name without facts, you don't shout, you dismantle him. People of your age, they are busy getting life, they are busy with their family. You are busy here sucking another man's ASS. Who does that? I've seen you're the first person to do it.
Who are twisting the story and making him look bad. Can you imagine? And one of them are even people whom he has ever helped. He has given shoutouts. Watch this clip, and then when we come back, we continue with this video. Actually, very so please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your very big support to this platform. Let's first watch this clip, then let me come back.
I'm going to discuss about a subscriber sends $474 USD to help a young boy to go to school, not for entertainment, but for his future. Now imagine a subscriber trusting Maro. Maro looks at that money and decides that the boy doesn't deserve all of it. Instead, he tells him, take 12,000 shillings and 5,000 pocket money, or take everything and don't ever come back to my compound.
If the travel commando was mean, if Maro was mean, that guy whom you are seeing would not be where he is right now. That guy, why he is very bitter with Maro, he used to go at the travel commando's place to treat animals, cattle, and also the horses. But he's not a well-trained person. And we raise an alarm that those people who are at your place, pretending to be treating animals, those young men are not good. And he was the main person. He was the main person. Now, little did the travel commander actually got to know that this guy is a wrong man. A very wrong person. Actually, also there is an allegation. You guys remember the land that was sprayed by the chemical. You know, the land that was sprayed by the chemical, not to allow the horses of the tribal command to go and eat the grass. That this guy is the one who went and bought that chemical for that person. You know, that guy whom you are saying. That is the one who went and bought the chemical for spraying that land. You know, he did agriculture, so he knows what to buy. There's an allegation about that. But we have not yet got into conclusion whether exactly is the one. But it is possible, because this man always releases videos talking so badly about the travel command. You know? So I may not even have doubts that it is actually true that he's the one who actually did that. Because this man associates himself with everybody who is against the travel command.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel that goes by the name Maxwell Lumumba Africa. And for those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, basically I do reaction videos, especially to the videos that have been posted in public domain. So for those who have not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos to other individuals. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that any day, any time I post any video, you people get updated. Watch my videos till the end without skipping any ad. Let us show love to this YouTube channel. And I also have another YouTube channel that goes by the name Vibe with Lumumba. Basically, for that YouTube channel, I post videos about my lifestyle. That being that, today I'm going to do a reaction videos about what one of the oldest YouTuber came on camera and said about me. And before that, let me take this opportunity to appreciate all the subscribers who have actually turned up to support Only Mayani in his burial. Everything is working out well. In my past video, I said I got money from 4 subscribers, one from US, another one from Kenya, another one from Bahama, and the other one from Dutch. Yeah, those are the subscribers that sent me money. And let me also add this: yesterday night after my live, I received another money from different people. I'm going to do videos about that. Those who send me money about buying steel, I'm going to do that. Those who send me money about buying mattresses, I'm going to do that. Everything, if you know you send me money, I'm going to account for every money that you sent. Those stupid subscribers in David Omaj shouting my name, telling me that I'm supposed to come on camera and talk about how the money is being spent. Let me tell you, I can only be held responsible when you send me money. But if you never send me money, because what I do, all the amount of money that have been sent, I do what was instructed. I don't eat money made for the deceased. I'm somebody who I started life long time ago when David Omaj was busy leaking some people's nyash there outside. I was busy searching for money. Yeah, when Maro himself talking about 10 years that I've been in YouTube for 10 years, I was busy looking for money. So I'm not in YouTube just because I needed money. Even all the allegations that David Omaj has brought, those are false accusations, and I'll be responding to them systematically, one by one. So David Omaj, go tell your stupid subscriber that I'm not going to give any accountability of the money that was not sent. I only give accountability to the money that was sent to Maxwell Lumumba. If you know you have sent money to Maxwell Lumumba, have not accounted to that money so far, leave alone yesterday, because that is what I'm going to handle this money. Because actually for yesterday, everybody sent money night my time, and I'm going to address that issue in my next video. The 4 individuals who sent me money, your money is well sorted. We also have the GoFund. Yeah, the GoFund is there. No money, even a coin, has been withdrawn. By the last time when I was doing my live, we had reached 157 to 159 euros. That is where we are reached. Not even a coin has been withdrawn from that money, and I came to the camera clearly stating that this money is meant for the widow and anything that will be happening after after the burial. So when, let's say, when the widow is going to give birth, this is the same money that will be used. Anything to cater for the widow, I'm ready to authorize the withdrawal of that money to be used to the widow. This money is not going to be given to the widows or to be directed to the widow's account directly, because I know the repercussion. This lady, she's still young. We don't want to give her that amount of money, then it will be creating problems to her. Let us hold that money in case of anything that will be coming up. I'm going together with some individuals to authorize the withdrawal of that money and help, and I'll be doing that on camera. I'll say that we are going to remove this amount of money. Check your balance. This amount of money that we collected in that Go Fund, and this is the amount of money we have withdrawn, and this is the amount of money that has been left in that account. That is how transparency is working. So for you subscribers, they are just lamenting that Max and Gintu, they have to take accountability about the money that, did you send any money to demand accountability for that? I have shown my accountability when it comes to my case. I don't give any accountability to any other individual. That is what we call transparency and accountability. Any coin, if your name has not been mentioned by me and you gave me your money, make sure you comment there in the comment section. Say that, Max, I gave you money and there is nowhere I've seen that money. Let us continue supporting Mayani's family. Leaving that aside, this is a reaction video and I'm going to address David Omaj. Let me start by saying this. I don't respond to noise. I respond to lies that can damage my reputation, career, and trust. David Omaj, today you are not being attacked. You are being corrected by me. What you have said from the beginning about me up to the end, everything there is a lie. Let me say that everything is a lie. What I do, I analyze, I watch video, I analyze. I don't come to the camera then I say that alleged, I don't know. I don't do that. And if you want respond to this video, then I'll be bringing evidence how David Omaj is a molester. I have videos, I have the evidences, and I have not only David Omaj, all the reactors. Make sure that when you are handling your issue, don't bring lies about me, because every one of you, I have your evidences, I have everything about you. Most recently, one of my good friend, the village snake tried something. I never exposed him because I have even the messages, I never exposed him about anything. I just say that you did this, and before that you did this and this. And that is what I do. David Omaj, respond to this. Any other YouTuber, just come and speak lies about me. If you say things that I know they are the truth, I won't be responding to you. But if you speak lies, like what this dumb old man is doing, we are busy. Look, you are now even, I don't know, at your age, you are still following other men. I don't know, reacting to them. I'm only less than 1 year old in this YouTube scene. Not because I need YouTube money. YouTube has never been my priority. I saw you claiming that Maro is the one who showed me YouTube. Let me tell you this. Look at my channel. The time I was meeting Maro himself, I was already monetized. Even Maro himself was surprised. How much are you monetized? And I've never even seen you And basically the reason why even I met Maro, have come severally on camera and said that I met Marwa because of a business deal. When you see those videos, you can see some chicken feeds. And the reason why I went even to Marwa is because of my friend, Lucas, the traveler, the one who took me to Marwa, because I run different businesses. I want to secure deals from every angle, yeah? And all my businesses, let me tell you, they are licensed. I have the ETR machine for taxations and everything registered. If you go and search those names that you can see there in my shops, yeah, all of my businesses are registered. The farms registered, everything. I pay taxes. When you are busy, I don't know doing what. I was busy. When you are busy, I don't know, defending somebody in the YouTube streets. I was busy working. I've worked in government. I've worked outside government. My reputation tells it. So when you see in camera, you see that this is Mark searching life. I don't search life. Yeah, there is nowhere I search life. Even my explosive company is it is registered. It has a license in Kenya when it comes to explosive and everything. So that means I don't do anything illegal. So when you see me just silent, minding my own business, and you want to disturb my peace, let me say this. You said, I am not trained. You said, I am not qualified. That is interesting. Because qualifications are not opinions. They are documented. I didn't wake up and become a veterinarian overnight. I trained. I studied. I worked hard in the field. I have clinical experience, fieldwork experience, and other supportive veterinary background, including sales and technical, a valid practicing license. So when you say he is not qualified, what are you really saying is, I didn't verify anything before speaking, and that right there is the problem. Let me just hide something here. I'm not going to show my ID number and my registration number for Kenya Veterinary Board, yeah? Guys, you can see there, this is Maxwell L, yeah? Kenya Veterinary Board. This is my card that I'm supposed to produce when I'm in a client, yeah? This is my card to justify that I'm a veterinarian. This is my picture, yeah? I want to hide some details here. This is my picture. You can see there, I qualified with a degree, not even a diploma, not even a certificate. So when you come and tell stupid allegation, calling me that I'm an agriculture, I don't know what, and I'm going to address you. I've never done anything about agriculture. I only run businesses about that docket. But I have never been even an agriculturalist. And that is, if you need, I can show you some other licenses. My practicing license that have attached to the shop. If you come, maybe one of the moment you come next to any of my shop, you will see my license, my practicing license there. You will see my renewal, everything about renewal. The payment that I make to Directorate of Veterinary Medicine, I make payment there. You can see everything you want to see. So this is a false claiming. Then you are coming to attack me. David Omaj, go get life elsewhere. Imagine being a YouTuber. When your children come to watch you, they see you defending another man, calling people stupid names. David Omaj, I knew you will be the first person to react to me negatively, and you call yourself positive. You want
You will provide. Oh, so you want to come and say hello?
So you mentioned about positives and negative. Yes, good. Welcome.
Oh, Rocio comes with a new rule. Actually, it's not him.
It's not mine.
We had discussed it. Either positive or negative reactors from today. If you do reaction videos, any positive, negative, you are not welcomed in our home. You are not. You are not welcomed in our home. For a simple reason, and let me make this clear. You may say, no, Maro, I love you, that's why I'm defending you. There's nothing you're defending, because, look, I don't watch negative people talking about me and people and just trying to put us down.
The positives go and watch them.
So the positive reactors, they go and watch the negative people. They say, oh, the negative guy said this. Hey, the negative guy said this and this and this and this. The problem with that is, if I've subscribed to your channel, I am able to see things that I was not supposed to see. I don't know if I make sense.
To defend your master, you are being paid because I brought on camera allegations, not even allegations, the facts that Maro himself came on camera and said that this person is receiving 2 donations from different people. And all these donations, the subscribers or the donators instructed what to be done with this money. Maro himself took an initiative to dictate how this money is supposed to be used. I've never come on camera before, abused Maro. I've never abused Maro. I've never talked even about Maro is being alleged. I do my own videos. When I speak about Maro conducting maybe illegal land deals in Kenya, that is the reality. I don't forge story that these, you see, yeah, you come, know anything, yeah, those are illegal. If you don't follow, if you don't go to the Ministry of Land, to the proper docket and handle yours. When you see these people using chiefs to intimidate the villagers about the land issues, that tells us, I've come on camera and say that even chiefs are not supposed to do land, anything associated with land. This is the greatest thing that actually even brothers are fighting other brothers. People get unalive because of piece of land. So these are docket that even in courts in Kenya, a lot of cases are about lands. Let me say this. He went ahead and said about the horse treatment allegation. Now, let me talk about the story you created that I used to go to Maro's place secretly treating horse with no qualification. First of all, where is the evidence that I've treated Maro's horse? I've never been employed by Maro. The time I met Maro for the first time, I was busy minding my business. I was fully monetized. I wasn't a reactor by then. I was doing animal videos. Even I had changed from animal videos to lifestyle videos. So I've never depended on Maro in anything. Even my channel was doing very well because I even have a video that has more than 54,000 views from the animal videos. Yeah. Even up to now, people are saying that, Max, why can't you go to those animal videos? Like, that is why Life with Vibe with Lumumba, that YouTube channel, I've gotten back to help people when it comes to farming, about animal videos, especially animals. I don't work anyway with plants. Let me say this. Not stories, not assumptions, evidence. Because in real life, no YouTube gossip. Claims require proof. You don't just wake up, imagine scenarios and present them as a fact. Go tell that individual who has pressurized you, come and attack Maxwell Lumumba, because we are making Mayani's dream to be realizable. You are now coming here because of the hate. In Reaction Street, there is no negativity, there is no positivity. All of us, we are reactors. And what Omaj is doing, that is basically negativity towards me. That is not journalism. That is storytelling. Storytelling about lies. David Omaj, go get life somewhere else. My track record says it all, yeah? I don't brag on camera, yeah? For those who know me, I think my first video was yesterday's video where I came out publicly and you people could see me associating with the different people. I've never done that in my life. I've never associated with people. I've never talked to people the way I talked to people yesterday. And this because I've seen it very good. Let me support Mayani. Even I came on camera and say that I'm supporting these people, but when I was having problems, none of them supported me. Have been supporting them to what I think it is full support. Have been supporting them. When I used to work in Eldoret, when I used to work in Maro, I used to support them. Then this person I don't know from this country called Uganda here, you are now bringing your claims, yeah? I really like some of the positive reactors, yeah? And thumbs up to you, the likes of, we call him Prince Odinga. Prince Odinga does not come up with the claims and abusing people, even Kamaja KE, when I was doing my live yesterday, he really appreciated. He was there in my live. He greeted us. That is what we call brotherhood. Let us not use what Maxwell said because I'm a reactor, because I'm talking ill or I'm giving my own opinion about what your master, that is not even my master, yeah? There is nowhere you can get me, maybe just say these. Let me tell David Omaj, kaa na mama yako. I don't need your opinion. I don't need you near me. Let me tell you about bringing in Maro's own words. And this is where even it is getting more interesting. Because when Maro himself was in Argentina, he said clearly, David Omaj, leave my name out of your mouth. Not to defend me, not to speak for me, not to create stories for me. So now, I ask David, if the person you are claiming to defend already told you that to stay out of it, why are you still talking about him? Why are you? Maro himself never mentioned any other reactor apart from you, because he knows very well that your talk is all about lies. That is what you go. An old man speaking lies. Yeah, full lies. Let me say this about an allegation that he came on and brought about chemical or land allegation. And this one is even more serious. You said, I was involved in buying chemicals to spray land to stop horses from grazing. That's not just a lie. That is a very dangerous accusation. Because now you're not just questioning my career. You are questioning my ethics. Let me be very clear. I have never been involved in anything like that. And if you have proof, bring it. Not stories, not imagination, proof. Because once you cross into false accusations like these, you're no longer creating content. You are creating problems for yourself. And that is what I can really tell you. I myself, I'm an animal lover. When I used to talk about animal video, I came on camera and say that I'm an animal. What can make me to do those evil things? There is nothing like that. I'm not an evil person. I've never associated myself to evil things, yeah? And that is what makes a difference between me and other people. Let me say this, David. I will be honest with you. The confidence you have while being wrong is actually very impressive. When you come to the camera and you have a gut, they are opening your eyes, then telling me that Max, let me say you, to sit down, turn on a camera, and speak with authority on things you didn't verify. That takes us what we call a special level of boldness. But here's the reality: confidence without facts is just noise with good noise with good lighting. Let me say this: I am trained, I am licensed, I am experienced. I don't need validation from people who build narratives instead of facts. David Omaj, next time you say my name, come with evidence, because if you don't, I will always respond the same way. I'm going to disrespect you. You are a big fool. You are very stupid. You are dumb. You are imbecile. You have what we call the halitosis mouth. That is why even I told you, go brush your teeth before you speak to you calmly, clearly, and completely. Enough is enough, David Omaj. And let me expose the pattern. This is something we are seeing more and more. People chasing relevance by attaching themselves to other people's name. No facts, no truth, just narratives. That is because I said, I'm not going to construct my own videos. I'm going to respond to the videos that are there in the public domain. Let me do this. I have worked in the field. I have treated animals, and I've not been showing that on camera. If you claim I was working at Maro's compound illegally with no certifications, and I've never worked there, yeah? Let you know there. I've never even spent in Maro's compound for more than 1 hour. I've never stayed there even for more than 1 hour. I've met Maro twice. I've gone to the villa 3 times, yeah? One of the instances is when I went with the local, the traveler, to get the deal about feeds. I remember even we brought in feeds to feed the fish. We brought in feeds to feed the chicken. Maro paid us, and my intention there was only about securing a deal because of being business oriented, yeah, business mind. Think about business. These things that you see about YouTube, I don't even depend on YouTube for my sustainability. That is a matter of fact, yeah. So David Omaj, get life elsewhere. At your age, start associating with your grandchildren there. Make them give them your proper reputation that our grandfather does this, not a YouTuber who comes out and speak about false allegations about anybody. And I was saying this: if you claim I used to work at Maro's place, I have 0 death rates when it comes to horses, any type of animal, 0. So that tells you, if I used to work there, my reputation is very positive. So you're not even supposed to come and tell me that I used to work. Which report suggests our Maro came on camera and said that, Maxwell Lumumba, you treated my horse and it died. Even in hospital, people are being treated and they die. That is not the first thing. In every profession, especially when you're working with living things, it happens. Look at what the situation that we are in right now. We are claiming about negligence, but we can no longer ascertain the extent of negligence about the situation. Look at Mayani. We said that, okay, Mayani was stabbed, but his death is because of negligence. Did you come to the camera and expose this? What I saw in the comment section, your stupid subscribers commenting a lot of bullshit that this person, blah, blah. What are you talking about? David Omaj, let me tell you, don't do these on a camera. And I don't do a lot of things on the camera. You are now claiming that I don't help anybody. Do you think I do everything about my life? My life is all about, my channel life is all about reaction. I've not bring in my family issues. I don't do that. I don't bring in my family issue. I don't do that. That is why I don't show my mom on the camera. I showed my dad on the other channel once, and because of a visitation, I don't show what I do while helping people. Even what I'm doing right now about Mayani, I'm helping them from my pocket and from the subscribers' pocket. And it is 100% accounted for. If you contribute, I say it on camera, this is what these has given. And even I go ahead and say the names. Your names start with these, you come from this country, so that to ascertain you are the contributor of these. For those maybe they're being anonymous, they tell me that we are not supposed to. I come and say you, this person has said that he has not. But the intention of this man is to contribute mattresses. That is what I do. Let me say this, and anyone who knows how veterinary work knows it is not something you fake. I myself, I came to the camera. I brought some positive allegations that I know they stand with the truth when it comes to veterinary ethics. I came, I said it. I came, I called some names. I came and said something about them. I had to pull down that video because this is not how veterinary ethics work. Let us respect the veterinary field. Let us respect professional and professionalism. My reputation is not built on YouTube opinions. When you say I don't help people, how sure are you? If I start parading people that I help even in the streets without going to the camera or without bragging that marks, yeah, we know all of us will die. That is why I don't live in that flexi environment. Oh, I know at the end of the day, let me help people, because this money won't be helping me in any way. Yeah, let us build on experience, training, certifications, and results that we get. Let me say this. So David Omaj, if you have a proof, bring it. If you have evidence, present it. But if you don't, then what you're doing is not content. That is what we call, it is misinformation. You don't wake up and destroy somebody's name just because you have a camera and a useless audience, because words have consequences, especially when you touch someone's professional. I am not here to fight. I'm not here to do anything like a bullshit. I'm here to correct you as a brother, because truth does not need noise. It only needs clarity. And today, I've made it clear. My stand, I've named it. I've produced. I'm a qualified person. I don't brag. The reason why even David, I think one of the subscribers went ahead and told David that I'm not qualified. I said on camera, I went to vet school. I never went, and I reached a point where I dropped out. I didn't say I dropped out at my degree level. I never said I dropped out at my, what we call the master's level. I never came on camera and said that I dropped out in the PhD level. But I dropped out in a certain class, yeah. That is not even degree. It was somewhere advanced, because yeah, I've done about this veterinary. The only thing that I want to do after veterinary is getting life in another career. That when I get old, I think about maybe I have 2 careers in my life. I can do, if this one is not going well, I can chip in this. That is what I'm doing. And today, I have made it clear. My name stands, my work stands, my profession stands, and no amount of false narrative will change that. Let us support Mayani. Goodbye.